Hi folks, and welcome to the very last episode of Self-Care with Herbs that I'll be hosting. Life is taking me in a different direction, and I wanted to take this opportunity to reflect, say thank you, and share a few final thoughts before I step away from the Elder Tree podcast. When I first joined this podcast, I hoped that together we could explore something that's often forgotten in our busy lives: the quiet wisdom of plants and the simple acts of caring for ourselves. Herbs have an incredible way of reminding us that healing isn't always loud or dramatic. Sometimes it's found in the gentle ritual of brewing a cup of tea, tending a small garden, inhaling the scent of lavender at the end of a long day, or simply taking a moment to notice what's growing around us. Over these episodes, we've explored many herbs together. We've talked about their traditional uses, their stories, their history, and perhaps most importantly, how they invite us to slow down and reconnect with nature, with our bodies, and with ourselves. One of the greatest gifts of herbalism isn't just what herbs do for us physically, it's the relationship they encourage us to build. They teach patience. They teach observation. They remind us that every season has its purpose and that growth doesn't happen overnight. I've often said that self-care isn't about perfection. It's not about having a cupboard full of tinctures or growing an immaculate medicinal garden. It's about creating moments of intention. Even something as simple as choosing a calming herbal tea over scrolling on our phones for 10 minutes can become a meaningful act of self-care. I hope that somewhere along the way, these conversations have encouraged you to look at the plants around you with fresh eyes. Maybe you've planted your first herb. Maybe you've discovered chamomile beyond bedtime tea. Maybe you've started noticing the changing seasons, collecting herbs from your garden, or simply making space to pause during your day. If so, then I feel this journey has been worthwhile. Of course, none of this would have been possible without you, the listeners. Whether you've been here since the very first episode or only just discovered self-care with herbs, thank you. Thank you for spending your time with me. Thank you for your curiosity and for allowing me to be a part of your day. I also want to thank the entire team involved with the Elder Tree podcast. It's been such an honour and a privilege to contribute to a community that values nature, traditional wisdom, lifelong learning, and genuine connection. I've learned just as much from being part of this community as I hope I've shared. As I say goodbye, I'd like to leave you with one final herbal reflection. Nature doesn't rush. The oak doesn't hurry to become a towering tree. Lavender doesn't bloom all year. Calendula opens with the sun and closes when every evening comes. Every plant follows its own rhythm. Perhaps we could learn to offer ourselves that same grace. You don't need to be productive every moment. You don't need to have all the answers. You don't need to heal everything today. Like the plants we admire, you're allowed seasons of growth, seasons of rest, seasons of flowering, and seasons where your roots are quietly strengthening beneath the surface. If there's one thing I hope you'll carry forward from this series, it's that self-care isn't something you earn after you've finished everything else. It's the foundation that helps you keep going. Whether your self-care is a warm cup of lemon balm tea, tending herbs in the garden, taking a mindful walk through the bush, or simply sitting outside and listening to the birdsong, those small rituals matter. Keep making space for them. Keep learning. Keep asking questions. Keep respecting the remarkable plants that have supported humanity for generations. And above all, keep being kind to yourself. Although this chapter is ending for me, I hope your own journey with herbs is only just beginning. There's always another plant to discover, another season to experience, and another lesson waiting patiently in the garden. Thank you for welcoming me into your homes, your cars, your headphones, and your lives. It's truly been an honour to share this space with you. So as we come to the end of this final episode, I'll simply say this. May your cup of herbal tea always be warm. May your herb garden continue to grow. May your heart remain open to the wisdom of herbs and nature. And may you always remember that sometimes the smallest acts of care create the deepest roots. Thank you for listening. Take gentle care of yourselves, and until our paths cross again, bye folks.